giving a clear specifications, and then he is showing it how it is, and then he is asking to make it. Why does he so particular about it? Turn to Acts chapter 7 verse 44. If anyone wants to know the complete Bible, a quick express, like you go to McDonald's, you want to have a quick meal, like if you want to know the complete Bible, read Acts chapter 7. Stephen has preached one of the best sermons. The entire Bible story is in one. It's a well packaged chapter. Is Acts chapter 7. You can read the entire Bible by reading one chapter. Okay, verse 44. Acts chapter 7 verse 44.
Our fathers had the sense of goodness in wilderness, even as he spoke to Moses directly to make it, according to the pattern that he had seen.
According to the pattern he had seen. So again it is emphasized that it has been according to the pattern what Moses has divinely instructed. And turn to Hebrew chapter 8 verse 5. Yeah. Here it's the key. It says, who serve the copy and the shadow of the heavenly things. What is God has shown Moses? A copy and shadow of the heavenly things. What is there in heaven? It's a shadow or it's a copy was shown it to Moses. Okay. As Moses was divinely instructed when he was about to make the tabernacle, for he said, see that you make all things according to the pattern shown you on the mountain. So this is the copy of what is in heaven. That is why God has given it. But I am not going to tell you the complete detail of the whole thing, but I will give you an overview. Because God has said, and He said, you have to have about 220 cubit. You find a word called cubit in the Bible in the Old Testament. Cubit is Tamil mulam. அதான் சரியான வார்த்தை. இப்போ என்னோட ஒரு முழமும் ரோஜரோட ஒரு முழமும் ஒண்ணா கிடையாது. So it is not so particular about how many feet. See, this is the principle. So we have to take the principle and we should apply it. So we are not going to so much in detail, but still overall we will not lose the principle. We go through the principle. Okay. So first we will go to chapter Numbers chapter 2. We will give you an overall view when they were staying, how they were staying like. Numbers chapter 2. Okay, verse 3. Before that, what we will do is Numbers chapter 1 verse 46. Or all those who were numbered were 603,550. Okay, total number of Israel population. Okay, this is what the census. And then it goes in detail. But before that, when the Israel were moving on the wilderness, the tabernacle was set. Okay, we will go inside the tabernacle later. Tabernacle was set. Okay, people were staying all around the tabernacle, and it is very clearly God divinely instructed who will stay, where they will stay. Okay, they enter through the gate east. So this has got to be west. This has got to be north, and this has got to be south. Right? Okay. If you have doubt, then okay. Now 603,550 people are staying around, and it is very detailedly mentioned who is sitting and who is staying where. Okay. What I do is, for saying, I'll take one slab, I'll put it. This is, we will take 50,000 people. Okay, one slab. So that, we will know what I am trying to draw. Okay. So verse 3, chapter 2 verse 3, it talks about which direction they are. This is talks about chapter 2 verse 3. Numbers chapter 2 verse 3.
On the east
side. Okay. And then read the verse 9. Number of people.
All the men assigned to the camp of Judah, according to the divisions number, 186,400.
Okay, 186,400 on the east. Okay. So I'll put 3 slabs. That makes 150, and then 36. Okay, I'll make it like that. Okay, this is for the east side. And then verse 10, it talks about south side. Okay, on the south side, how many people? Verse 16.
6,500.
151.
46,500. Verse 11.
600.
1 verse 16.
16, verse 16. 151,450. That is only army. 11 verse is only army. It talks about only the army. Total number of people, it talks only 16. So 151. So I put 3 slabs. Okay. And then on the 18th verse, it talks about west side. Okay. And here you count on verse 24. It is 108,100. This is on the south. This is on the west. So 2 slabs should be fine. Okay. And then the other leftover is north side, where you have got 157,600. Okay. So what do you see?
The cross.
A cross. See, when the Israelites were standing in the desert, when people were looking at it, they were looking at a cross from outside. It is very divinely God has planned. Okay? You will find that this is the Judah. You know, Judah is the gate we enter through. That's Thanksgiving. This is the Jesus. Jesus says, I am the door. John 10:9. So, this is where we are entering through God. So when you are standing out from outside and we are looking at the Israelites, what you are looking is a cross. You are looking at a cross. That is why you find in the Numbers book in chapter 23 and 24, when Balak took Balaam to curse the Israelites, then Balaam was standing on the hill and he was looking at the Israelites. Instead of cursing, what did he pronounce? He pronounced blessing. How many times? Once, twice, 3 times. The sacrificial offering was given to curse the Israelites, whereas he was pronouncing blessing because he was looking at the cross. Okay? Now, let's look inside the tabernacle. Okay, now you have got a sheet. All of you have got a sheet. Okay. I have not purposefully filled it so that you remember. That is why I put an empty diagram alone. Okay, this is the tabernacle. And here on the center you have the gate. This is one-way system. To enter into the tabernacle, there is only one way. You can't enter through any other direction. And you are entering through Judah, who is the Christ. And Jesus says in John 14:6, I am the way and the door. I am the way. No one comes to my Father except through me. So there is only one door which is kept on the center. And inside you have got the tabernacle tent.